Okay. A very good afternoon, everyone. Is it time to say good afternoon or good evening? Anyway, it's 3:40. So I definitely use the word good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
How are you all?
Fine.
Okay. Now everybody please listen. We were talking about types of sentences in the previous sessions, and that also types of sentence, a simple sentence we covered. I said a simple sentence consists of one subject, one predicate, and one finite verb. Also, we started discussing about complex sentence. Additionally, in addition to that, we were talking about clauses in the last class, right? I said clauses, right? Clauses in the last class. I said clauses are groups of words, and also you can see that in a clause there it can be a one subject and one predicate. If there is a predicate, you can see one finite verb in the clause. Okay, so a clause can be also called as a short sentence, I said, because it has all the features of a simple sentence, right? If it is a clause, it has all the features of a simple sentence, as I have told you. Exactly like a simple sentence, it is a group of words with a subject and predicate, and it has a proper verb in it. So we can call it as a short sentence, but only one condition. See, there are two classes of clauses. Okay, I said there is a class called main clause, the second class called subordinate clause. It is so easy to identify a subclause. How? Because it is starting with the subordinating conjunction. A subclause is easy to identify because all the subclauses are starting with the subordinating conjunction. Okay, so let us explain about coordinating and subordinating conjunction now. What are called subordinating conjunctions? See, if you want to set a sentence, one sentence is in one clause, that is, it is in main clause. We have another clause called subclause. If we need to connect main clause and subclause, which is not equal in rank, so we need to use a conjunction. Okay, so we are using a subordinating conjunction to connect clauses of unequal rank. One is main, the other one is sub. Okay, one is main clause, the other one is subclause. We are connecting main clause and subclause with one conjunction, which shows that a subordinating conjunction is used to connect clauses of unequal rank. What do you mean by unequal rank? It can be one can be main, the other can be sub. Okay, one can be main clause, the other can be subclause. So such a clauses can be connected only with the help of a subordinating conjunction. Remember, subordinating conjunctions are key points to identify a complex sentence. So we are talking about complex now. Simple is over. So we are starting with complex sentence now. So a complex sentence is consist of one main clause plus one or more subclauses connected with the help of a subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions are used to connect the clauses of unequal rank. One main clause, one subclause can be connected with the subordinating conjunction. You will be getting a complex sentence. So if you know all the subordinating conjunction, it is easy to identify a complex sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Any doubt? So what is a complex sentence? It is a little, see, in a simple sentence, you can see one subject, you can see one finite verb, you can see one predicate part. At the same time, in a complex sentence, we are using one main clause, one clause which can stand by itself, and another subclause which is starting with the subordinating conjunction. And these subordinating conjunction, it acts like a connecting word or a linking word or a conjunction, a joining word to set a full sentence. Okay, so remember, if we have one main clause, one or more subclauses, if it is connected with the help of a subordinating conjunction, then we can label it as a, tell me, complex sentence. Okay, such a sentences are called complex sentence. Let me share the screen for you, children. Complex sentence. We are going to talk about complex sentence now. Please write the point. This point. I request everybody to write this point. One main clause, one or more subordinate clause, joined with subordinating conjunction. So you can see a subordinating conjunction only in a complex sentence. I have 3 examples here. Look at, as I was early, I waited outside the building. As I was early, this is starting with the subordinating conjunction as. So I have to say that this is an example for a subclause, which is a dependent clause. It is depending upon the main clause to get a complete meaning. See, I waited outside the building. Why I waited outside the building? As I was early. Okay, as I was early is not a complete sentence. To get a complete meaning for this part of the sentence, I should have to attach the sentence with another part. Okay, the part with the subordinating conjunction is called subclause. The part with the part which can stand by itself is said to be the main clause of the sentence. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, now look at the second example, children. I met my aunt while I was walking to school. See, I met my aunt. It's a complete sentence. I met my aunt. Why? At what time? When? If you ask a question when, you know, you can say that while I was walking to the school. Okay, so while is a word. This is actually an example for a subordinating conjunction, and the part which is starting with the subordinating conjunction said to be, or it can be labeled as a subclause. So remember, subordinating conjunctions can be placed at the beginning of a subclause. This is how, or by looking at the subordinating conjunction, we'll be able to identify a subclause. Clear? So here, this is main clause because this sentence can stand by itself. But for here, just imagine subordinate clause. It is completely depending upon this main clause to get a complete meaning. While I was going to school. While I was going to school is not a complete sentence, isn't it? While I was going to school is complete only after attaching with I met my aunt. Now the sentence is complete. So you can see while the subordinating conjunction is used in that particular sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear? So I met my aunt as main clause. While subordinating conjunction that can be placed beginning of a subclause, while I was walking to the school is actually example for a subclause. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now look at the third example, everyone. We have third example. I can't stand first in class. Okay, I can't stand first in class unless I study hard. Okay, I can't stand first in class unless I study hard. Afrin, please tell me, how can you separate the sentence into subclause and main clause? Tell me, Afrin.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please separate. I can't stand first in class unless I study hard. I'm waiting to get your response. Afrin, can you hear me? Afrin Shamir? Afrin, can you hear me? Many videos are off. Everyone, please switch on. Okay. So I have Elsa Vincent. I think new admission. Elsa Vincent, my dear, welcome to the grammar class. Okay, so please, you have got enough and more examples now. Elsa, please look at the board and tell me how to separate this sentence into two pieces. One piece should be main, the other piece should be sub.
Ma'am, I can't stand first in class is the main clause.
Excellent,
Unless
very
I
good. Main
study
clause.
is a subclause.
Okay. Yes.
Unless I study hard is a subclause.
Why it is subclause? Remember,
because
subclauses
it
are
has a
starting with a subordinating conjunction, right? So unless is a subordinating conjunction. So unless is a word that is the beginning of a sentence, and that is said to be it's a part of a complex sentence. So everywhere you can see one main clause is joined with one subclause using a subordinating conjunction, right? So such a sentences are examples for complex sentence. Okay, this is the right rule for framing a sentence in complex, and it is easy to, once you know all the subordinating conjunctions clearly, you'll be able to identify complex sentences. So remember, a complex sentence is always made up of one main clause plus one or more subordinate clause. It can be one subclause, it can be more than one subclauses, can be connected with the help of a subordinating conjunction. Now, let me tell you the list of subordinating conjunction. Please look at here, children. This is the list of a few subordinating conjunction. I request everybody to note the list of subordinating conjunction. Remember, all the WH words are coming under the subordinating conjunction. Okay, all the WH words, like all the question words: what, where, which, when, why, whom, who, whatever, whenever, wherever. Okay, all these WH words are examples for a subordinating conjunction. Apart from this, after, if, as if, even if, because, before, because of, as long as far as soon as, by the time, however, unless, so that, till, until, while, as well as, okay, as well as, since are the few examples of subordinating conjunction. Try to identify, remember all the WH words. Okay, all the WH words are subordinating conjunction. If you see these words used in a sentence, you can simply conclude that, okay, this is an example for a this is an example for a complex sentence. Okay, yes or no?
Yes.
Clear? Is that clear for you, children?
Yes.
So you will be able to identify the complex sentence so easily by looking at the subordinating conjunction, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? Okay, fine. So my dear little ones, complex sentence is clear. Now, the third point, type of sentence, third one is compound sentence. To get to know about compound sentence, you should be thorough with one kind of conjunction. Okay, that is coordinating conjunction. Okay, coordinating conjunctions are clues to identify a compound sentence. As you are all familiar with the coordinating conjunction, let me share the list of coordinating conjunction. See, the word is very familiar. The word is fanboys. This is a list of coordinating conjunction. See the name, how I have written coordinating conjunction. So here F stands for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. Together it is called fanboys. Okay, these are also examples for your coordinating conjunction. If these conjunctions are used in a sentence, then such a sentences are example for a compound sentence. Apart from these fanboys, few more are there. Please add neither nor, either or, and so, else, or else, otherwise, still. Okay, the few other examples apart from fanboys, these are also coming under coordinating conjunctions. Okay, coordinating conjunction. If you see any one of these words are used in your sentence, and those sentences are example for compound sentence. Am I clear, children? So remember, new students, please remember the word fanboys. Okay, fan, F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. if these words or these conjunctions are used in your sentence, and those sentences are examples for compound sentence. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear? So such a sentences are, or such a sentences can be labeled as a compound sentence. So I'll share some examples here. Okay, this is the way. See, remember, these coordinating conjunctions are used to connect two clauses of equal rank. Okay, coordinating conjunctions are normally used to connect clauses of equal rank. What do you mean by clauses of equal rank? What do you mean by clauses of equal rank?
Two main clauses.
Yes, same rank clauses. Okay, one is main clause means we are using a coordinating conjunction to join another main clause with it. So two main clauses can be connected with the help of a coordinating conjunction. Am I clear? Two main clauses can be connecting using, or which we can use a coordinating conjunction to connect two main clauses to make a compound sentence. Am I clear? So coordinating conjunction is equal to compound sentence. Subordinating conjunction is equal to complex sentence. Okay, so we can connect two main clauses. We can connect two main clauses with the help of a coordinating conjunction. So you please by heart the list of coordinating conjunction, and these coordinating conjunctions will guide you to identify the compound sentences. Am I clear? Yes or no? Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Very good. Very good. Look at the examples written here, children. See, two or more main clauses connected with the help of a coordinating conjunction. I ate an entire bowl of pasta. It's a complete sentence, right? I was hungry. Another complete sentence. Okay, independent clauses. And these two independent main clauses connected with the help of a coordinating conjunction yet. So this is an example for a compound sentence. Okay, now look at the second sentence. He couldn't go home for he had no place to go. We'll separate these two sentences. He couldn't go home is one main clause. He had no place to go is another main clause, independent clause. It is not depending, right? But to connect these two words or these two clauses, we need to use a coordinating conjunction to frame a compound sentence. Third example, I wanted to go late. One complete sentence. She wanted to go on time. Another complete sentence. Okay, two short sentences are connected with the help of coordinating conjunction but. So this is an example for a compound sentence. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Any doubt, children?
No, ma'am.
No doubt. It's clear. Very clear. Okay, so we have got three set of sentences: simple, complex, compound. Simple sentence is a sentence which consists of one subject, one predicate, and the predicate part is actually having one finite verb. You can see only one subject, one predicate, and one verb in a in a simple sentence. At the same time, we have the second type of sentence, and also I said all the four kinds of sentences, like declarative in the form of a statement, imperative, it can be order or command or request, and interrogative question sentences and exclamatory sentences are examples for simple sentence, right? Four kinds of sentences are coming under the first type of sentence called simple sentence. Again, second one, complex sentence. We need clause. A clause is a group of words, and these are actually, it has one subject and predicate in it. And there are two classes of clauses: main clause, which can stand by itself, it is complete in meaning, and it is also known as a short sentence. At the same time, we have subclauses. Subclauses cannot stand by itself. To get a complete meaning, that should be attached with the main clause. Okay, and also remember, and this subordinating clause is easy to identify because it is starting with a subordinating conjunction. Okay, subclauses can be easy. It is very easy because it is normally starting with a subordinating conjunction. So you should be thorough with the subordinating conjunction. If we are connecting two different classes of clauses, like one main clause with one or more subclauses, with the help of a subordinating conjunction, that can be called a complex sentence. At the same time, if two main clauses or two or more main clauses are connected with the help of a coordinating conjunction, remember, coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. F for O for or, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for it, and S for so. Okay, other than this, we have a few other lists. I said, and so, or else, either or, neither nor, otherwise, still are a few other examples for a coordinating conjunction. If you use these coordinating conjunction to combine two main clauses or clauses of equal rank, then it is easy for you to label it as a compound sentence. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Very clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, now I have a few examples for you. Identify types of sentences. You should label, I'll give you the questions, you should label whether it is simple, complex, compound. Ready? Okay, identify type of sentences. I request everybody to write in ruled paper, and these papers can be attached along with your grammar notes.
Ma'am, should we write the sentence too?
Yes. I'll
Ma'am,
send
should
you
we
all the
write
notes.
the sentence in
Yes,
the rule
yes,
sheet?
yes. Because this is exercise. Give heading exercise. Exercise 1. Heading exercise 1. Identify the type of sentence. Nimita Prasoon is in this class. Nimita Prasoon. I don't know. Okay. Question number 1. Heading, identify the type of sentence. Type of sentence means whether it is simple, complex, compound. Okay. Write the question. I request everybody to write the question. Question number 1. My train was late. My train was late. My train was late. Question number 2. My dog enjoys. My dog enjoys being bathed. Being bathed, but hates getting his nails trimmed. Okay. Question number 3. While I am a passionate basketball player or basketball fan, comma, while I am a passionate basketball fan, comma, I prefer football. Question number 4. The dog jumped.
Ma'am, can
I'll share again. You anyway leave space for writing the other questions. Start from 4. The dog jumped. The dog jumped on his lap. The dog jumped on his lap while he was eating. While he was eating. Okay, question number 5. I am allergic to cats, yet I have 3 of them. Question number 6. David drives carefully to work in the morning. Question number 7. I am sorry. Question number 8. He did not want help, comma, nor did she offer it. Question number 9. I am extremely happy since I retired. Last question. He couldn't go home I think we have written this already. Extremely happy. Okay, last question. Jacob stood on his tiptoe. These are the 10 questions for you.
Ma'am, Faizan is telling he is having network issues.
Okay. So these are the 10 questions for you. Let me share from the very beginning. Question number 1 onwards. Identify type of sentences: simple, complex, compound. Okay. My train was late. My dog enjoys being bathed but hates getting his nails trimmed. While I am a passionate football fan, I prefer football. See, children, grammatical rule. Okay, punctuation. Regarding regarding the punctuation mark, I would like to share one point with you. See, if I'm starting with the conjunction in the beginning of a sentence, look at the third sentence. I'm starting with the conjunction, so I have to put a comma after one clause. Okay, then only I can go for writing the other clause. Okay, whatever it is, even if it is a, see, if even I'm not stressing on the conjunction or what is it, because that gives you the answer. So I'm not stressing it now. When we discuss the answers of this third question, I'll give you why I have put a comma here. Okay. At the same time, I haven't used a comma here. Here the same word is repeating, but here in the sentence, I haven't used a comma. There is a rule for giving a punctuation mark. So say fourth one, the dog jumped on his lap while he was
Can you show
eating.
third one?
Third one.
Yes, ma'am.
While I am a passionate basketball fan, I prefer football.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you show the 10th question?
Fourth one, the dog jumped on his lap while he was eating. Fifth question, I am allergic to cats, yet I have 3 of them. Sixth question, David drives carefully to work in the morning. I hope these 3 questions are over. Question number 7, I am sorry. Question number 8, he did not want help, nor did she offer it. 9th question, I'm extremely happy since I retired. Last question, Jacob stood on his tiptoe. Okay, so let us start from, we have only 5 minutes. Just stop sharing. Okay, first question, Aaron Relics. Aaron, read your first question and tell me whether it is simple, complex or compound sentence.
My train was late. It's a simple.
My train, very good. There is no conjunction, no subordinating and no coordinating. It is just a simple sentence with one subject, one predicate and with one finite verb. Very good. It's a simple sentence. Albin Sibi, look at the second sentence. Albin Sibi, you're facing some audio problem, Albin. It's not clear. I'm sorry, Albin.
Yes, ma'am.
Shreya S. Menon. Shreya, second question. I'm sorry, Albin. Your voice is not clear. It's breaking.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Shreya Menon. If you write complex, underline subordinating conjunction. If you write compound, underline coordinating conjunction in your sentence. Okay?
Ma'am, can you show third question?
Nasrin. Then Nasrin, you read second question. Nasrin.
Yes, ma'am.
My dog enjoys being bathed but hates getting his nails trimmed. Tell me the kind of sentence. Sorry, type of sentence. As you said, the first one is an example for simple sentence, correct? What is second sentence? Make it fast.
Ma'am, complex.
Is it a complex sentence? If it is a complex sentence, tell me which one is or which conjunction is used here. Coordinating or subordinating? Pick out the conjunction from the sentence, Nasrin. I have given a list of conjunctions, so it is easy for you to trace it out from here. I want the conjunction. Pick out the conjunction.
Ma'am, it's compound.
Huh?
Ma'am, it's compound, ma'am.
Okay, compound, agree. But tell me which is the conjunction used here. Pick out the conjunction used from the sentence.
Ma'am, complex was wrong.
Okay, I agree. I agree. This is an example for a compound sentence. If it is compound, it should have a conjunction in it, right? Tell me which is the conjunction used in the sentence.
Ma'am, being, but.
Being or but?
But.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
So but is the conjunction. Which conjunction? Coordinating or subordinating?
Ma'am, coordinating.
Okay, so but is a coordinating conjunction which is used to connect two clauses of equal rank, right? My dog enjoys being bathed, one sentence. My dog hates getting his nails trimmed, another sentence, right? So we have connected these two sentences with but the coordinating conjunction. So this is an example for a compound sentence. Okay, fine. Next question to Suraja. Third one.
Yes, ma'am. Give me a second. Yep. While I am a passionate basketball fan, I prefer football.
Okay. Type of sentence?
Ma'am, complex.
Why?
It has while in it. While.
While is a subordinating conjunction.
It's subordinating.
When we start a sentence with a subordinating conjunction, okay, we should use a comma after the subclause. Okay, and we are writing a main clause after that. So main clause should be separated from the first subclause with the comma. That is rule, okay? Because by rule, by grammar rule, we cannot begin a sentence with the conjunctions. Because conjunctions are called connecting words, like joining words, right? So it should be used as a joining word. If we start a sentence with a conjunction, remember we should separate the main clause by putting a comma. Okay, so while I am a passionate basketball fan, I prefer football. So while I am a passionate basketball fan is in subclause because it is starting with the subordinating conjunction, while I prefer football is main clause. So this is an example for complex sentence. Excellent. Next one, I have Gopika Shankar here. Gopika?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
While
Pass.
while I am a passionate basketball fan, I prefer
No,
football.
no, that is already discussed. Fourth one.
I'm sorry. The dog jumped on his lap while he was eating.
Type of sentence?
Complex.
This is complex sentence. Tell me the conjunction.
Ma'am, while.
While is the conjunction. While is the subordinating conjunction. The boy jumped on his lap is the main clause. While he was eating is a subclause. Okay. So this was an example for a complex sentence. It's time to end my meeting. So my dear children, let me take attendance now. Okay.